Colin Farrell reveals married co-star Margot Robbie, turns him on, and it sparked disturbing reaction. The Hollywood duo star in a big, bold, beautiful journey together. Colin Farrell has inadvertently sparked debate after making a rather risque remark about his latest co-star, Margot Robbie. The 49-year-old appeared alongside the actress on Late Night with Seth Meyers earlier this week, where the pair were asked about working together for their latest project. For those out of the loop, Farrell and Robbie, 35, appear as joint leads in the upcoming fantasy romance film, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, which lands in cinemas tomorrow, September 19th. It sees a pair of single strangers, Sarah and David, meeting one night at a mutual friend's wedding and receiving the chance to look back at one another's past history when a series of magical doors appear, each of which reveal how they ended up where they are today. The feature-length film also stars Kevin Kline, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Lily Rabe, Jodie Turner-Smith, and Billy Magnuson. Discussing on Tuesday's episode, Farrell began by telling Meyers he'd been desperate to work with Robbie for some time. Gushing over the Australian bombshell, the Irishman began by claiming he'd heard great things about what she was like to work with on set. "You hear things through the years, 'cause as you know yourself, it's a fairly small industry," Farrell explained. "So, I met people through the years that worked with Margot, and they all, men and women, said how extraordinary she was." The father of two went on to add, however, that Robbie's work ethic turned him on. "Not just it's obvious that she's an incredible actress," Farrell continued, "but how kind and fun and one of the team she is, which is always a turn-on for me." Straight up, with a somewhat sexualized remark appearing to amuse Robbie, a number of social media have rallied together in agreement, all the while leaving behind some slightly unnerving comments about the actress. One defended Farrell, hitting out on Instagram. "He is only human G's." Another seemed to eerily agree, adding, "Water is wet. How in the hell could he not be?" A third questioned, whilst a fourth advised him, "Get in line, brother." Another gushed of Robbie, "Well, she's a smoke show." "I agree, Colin." Others, however, seemed to see through Farrell's flirtatious comment, believing it may have been said conscientiously in a bid to create hype surrounding their new movie, in which they appear as love interests. Referencing the promotion of a similar arc during the promotion of The Naked Gun by its two lead actors earlier this year, one user suggested, "Of course he'd say that. He's got a movie to promote." Anyone heard how the Liam Neeson/Pam Anderson romance is going? Another agreed, "The newest celebrity trend. Make believe you're hooking up with your co-star. It's already boring. People only just realizing how bin Laden was caught, and it's leaving them stunned." The Saudi-born pan-Islamist supervised the execution of the September 11th attacks inside the U.S. In 2001, Netflix subscribers are praising an intense new docu-series on Osama bin Laden, advising crime fans it's their patriotic duty to learn how much precision was needed to complete the epic manhunt. On May 2nd, 2011, Osama bin Laden, a Saudi-born militant terrorist leader who founded and served as the first general emir of al-Qaeda, was fatally shot by SEAL Team 6 in Pakistan. The man, who managed to evade capture for roughly 9 years after the September 11th attacks in 2001, New York, is thought to have hidden at his Abbottabad base compound, known locally as the Waziristan Haveli, for 6 years. A new Netflix documentary, American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden, chronicles how the United States Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, and other military officials undertook the task of finding and eventually killing Osama bin Laden. The 3-episode show, directed by Moore Lushai and Daniel Savan, was distributed via Netflix on May 14, 2025. Speaking about American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden, the directors told Netflix Tudum, "Our goal was to transport the viewers into these places in real time and ask them, what would you do?" For us, the best way to understand history is to truly experience it. The TV program, described as telling the story of people tasked to find the world's most wanted terrorist and bring him to justice, features interviews with significant intelligence operatives and special forces who took part in the global pursuit of bin Laden. These include journalists John Miller and Nayera Hack, White House officials like Ben Rhodes and former CIA, Department of Defense, and FBI officials. After learning about Operation Neptune, where a group of 25 Navy SEALs raided bin Laden's complex and eventually killed the terrorist with a gunshot wound to the head. Viewers have taken to social media to have their say. American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden on Netflix. Go watch it now. Go. Worth it. Super fascinating interviews with people directly involved in the hunt, commented one user of X, formerly known as Twitter. They followed up their sentiment with another comment, which read, "I'll go so far as to say every American should watch it as their patriotic duty." A second typed, "This is such an intense documentary on Netflix. America had to go through a lot to get to Osama bin Laden, and every task performed by the CIA and troops will question you how much precision was needed to complete the mission." American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden on Netflix is an absolute must-watch. Top-tier content, replied someone else. Another wrote, "Just watch the American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden. Probably one of the best docu-series I've seen in a while. Goes to show why an uncompromising stance towards terrorism is crucial. I had to pause so many times through the documentary to gather my thoughts. Unmissable. All 3 episodes of American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden are available to stream on Netflix. Now. 1000 LB Sisters star Amy Slayton reveals unusual secret behind astounding weight loss. TLC star Amy Slayton claims 2 unexpected factors contributed to her weight loss. Millions of telewatchers have been invested in Amy Slayton's incredible weight loss journey ever since the 1000 LB Sisters star first appeared on their screens in 2020. Now, 4 years on from her TV debut, mother of 2 Amy has made a statement about 2 unexpected factors that she believes massively contributed to her shift in weight. When their much-loved TLC series, Amy and her sister Tammy Slayton weighed a combined total of over 1,000 pounds, equal to around 453 kilograms, hence the name of the show. The duo endured a complete lack of mobility, painful secondary health conditions, including diabetes, and estimated shorter lifespan. All of these factors eventually saw the pair make the ultimate decision to change their lifestyles for good, as well as undergoing a gastric bypass surgery. Amy and her sister instilled regular exercise into their routine, cut out junk food, and looked towards much healthier meals. Within the few couple of years alone, Amy was able to lose 136 pounds, a number which has continued to steadily decrease up until today, and she has since welcomed 2 beautiful sons. And in a preview of an incoming installment of the hit reality show, Amy can be seen meeting with one of her doctors. During the meeting, not only does she express a wish to have her excess skin removed via surgery, but she reveals she hasn't weighed herself since 2023, where she was an impressive 237 pounds by her